hope you're here to help.
Of course. Whose ass do you need me to kick?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them. But they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back. With reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves.
Hey!
Can't believe it! We won! We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Not as long as you'll have me.
We wiped out that super mutant raiding party. They won't be attacking any more settlements.
Good to hear. Now, as always, there's another fire to put out. Easy.
Watch it. All roots and rumors lead to Bunker Hill. Someone's not interested in visitors.
Ah, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Just for you.
Seems like the kind of place you could kick back, right?
I hope you're here to help.
Just tell me what you need help with.
Some raiders have been threatening us if we didn't give them supplies. We told them to take a flying leap, now that we had the Minutemen backing us up. But they didn't seem too impressed. Said they'd be back with their friends to make an example out of us. We're not soldiers. We're hoping you can help us set up some defenses before it's too late.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
This shouldn't take long.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
What the?
Maybe we can have this chat later.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm just talking. Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Didn't realize I had been.
So this is you not even trying, huh? I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered.
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying.
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
Are you kidding me? There is a very real chance the city leadership has been infiltrated by an Institute synth. A synth under the control of an organization widely known to kidnap or murder anyone that stands up to them. I'd take raiders at the gate any day of the week over that. Of course, making sure folks are actually listening. That's a battle in itself.
Why not just give people what they want?
What they want? I'm trying to give people what they deserve. the truth.
Then quit. If it's that clear people aren't interested, why keep going?
Because people need to know the truth. Even when it's bad. Especially when it's bad.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by I'm not afraid some institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Scared, huh? Could have fooled me.
I'm pushy, not crazy. Honestly, these days I'm more scared for my sister. I don't know what I'd do if something happened to her. But I'm not the only one with something to lose. That's why people deserve to know what's out there, good or bad.
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences. But in my experience, it's worth it.
The truth creates fear, suspicion, and anger. How does that keep people safe?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences. But in my experience, it's worth it.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time and Mom was out of the picture. So we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
Your father died for knowing the truth. It didn't protect him.
But how many more people would have died if he hadn't been willing to stand up? But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier.
You saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
I taught those raiders a lesson. They won't be attacking another settlement again.
That's good. I hope I live to see the day when people aren't always worried about the next raider attack. You know what but they're worried the super mutants... Why can't the Institute just leave us That was nice. Another day in the communist zone.
back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
A free paper? Sounds like quality.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, lady? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone. And we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there. And they'll grab you, too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, lady.
Nat,
Hey, lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Can I cares? About you, all your medicinal needs.
No patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services? If you're having trouble understanding, I suppose I can use smaller words.
not interested.
Fine.
Excuse me, can I talk to you a minute?
Get lost.
Don't you remember me from the tap house? When Paul made such a fool of himself trying to fight Henry.
What do you want?
Well, you were in the tap house the other day. When Paul made such a fool of himself trying to fight Henry.
I guess so.
Do you remember me? You were in the tap house that time Paul made such a fool of himself trying to fight Henry. Now he's missing. Paul, I mean, it's not like him, and I'm worried something's happened to him.
Have you asked Cook about it?
Well, that's the thing. Henry's missing too. Which is what makes me really worried about Paul.
Why are you asking me? I barely know him.
I know Paul talked to you after... You know. He was so upset. I thought maybe you might know something.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, sorry to bother you.
Paul's dead.
Oh my God. How do you... Do you know what happened?
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. No. I'm sorry. I have to go.
No. I just heard that he was dead.
Oh! I can't believe it. I'll never see him again. I'm so sorry I have to go now.
He tried to shoot it out with Cook.
Oh, God. No! Then it's my fault. Paul could be so damn irritating. Sometimes I just wanted to run away or... I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I have to go now. I just miss him so much sometimes.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Officer.
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever.
You need something, Scabber?
Around here, we call your haircut the Scav Special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here.
Sounds good.
Just sit down, relax, and let the magic happen. Haircuts, right here.
You there. Talk some sense into my nitwit son. Madonna's secretary, is she a synth?
What?
You know what a synth is, right? Those machine people the Institute makes? Looks and acts just like the real thing? Only I think they made Geneva a little too perfect. No woman looks like she does. All perky. So she's a synth, right? She has to be.
Back up. What's the Institute?
Oh my God, really? What hole did they drag you out of, Southie? The Institute are the ones who kidnap people, replace them with synths? Not that McDonough would ever admit it. Papers write about him. Are you gonna answer my question? Geneva, is she a synth?
No idea.
You don't know? What? Born without a brain between your ears? Don't you talk to your mother that way, Johnny.
No. I don't think so.
Ugh. Everyone around me is a moron. She's a synth, Johnny. Anyone with a brain in their head can figure that out.
Oh, she's a synth. Definitely.
Finally, somebody with some sense. If someone off the street can tell Geneva is one of those machine people, then so should you.
Hey.
What you got for me?
Hey, Piper.
You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Your thoughts?
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Is everything okay between us?
I suppose things are all right. Just feels like we could be doing more for folks out here, you know?
Are things all right between us?
Well, things aren't bad. Because believe me, you'd know if they were. But I suppose we could be doing better.
Your thoughts?
Nothing stays hidden forever.
That was all I had.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm not looking to make friends. Beat it.
Hey there.
Leave me alone.
You watch your step. I got my eye on you.
Shan, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
You look like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn has got some cold ones.
Can't talk now. Some other time.
Hi there.
I'm a busy man. Got things to do, people to see.
Hey, officer.
You look a little roughed up. Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center. Read that interview you gave. I think you said at the end about having hope. Good on you.
Hi. There.
Travis.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi. This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
You're that vault dweller from the paper.
Everybody, I need everyone's attention. I would like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
Piece of shit. You ain't gonna last once you leave the wall, so don't get chummy.
Just buy or sell whatever you need and get lost.
Mayor McDonough.
Excuse me, but I'm very busy right now.
Don't touch the paint.
Forget you, pal.
Hey, be nice about the wall. Means a lot to folks here.
Mind your manners. This isn't just some shack I'm painting. This is the wall. The great green guardian ain't to be touched. Thinking you need a little education.
What? Why?
This is the Wall. The great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the Wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking pristine.
Whatever.
Whatever? You don't know what this is, do you? This is the Wall. A great green guardian.
Don't worry, I won't.
It's okay, Abbott. I got my eye on this one.
Good. The Wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Hey.
What you got for me? Talk to me.
Your thoughts?
Wonder what the Institute's looking for in a place like this.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Back here, hurry!
Hey!
No, I don't like this.
Bring them in through the basement! Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready. Hey!
Nice. Sweet. Excellent.
Right behind you.
Someone there? Gonna be a good fight!
If you followed my instructions, you're alone. And well, if you aren't, I've already left. You better be alone. Well, come on in. I've put my work on display down here, and I'd very much like you to see it.
Hello? Someone out there? Quiet in here. Free for the taking.
I want you to appreciate your surroundings, detective. I can only be myself in a place like this. Life up there is exhausting. Every day you smile at people who don't care about you one way or another because that is what you do. Down here, I really get to live. I'm happy to share it with you today, detective.
What a waste. Guess we showed them. Just like that. What was that? Here's trouble!
getting so anxious about our meeting, Detective? You know, I think I have only ever wanted someone to know me. And really, I can't think of anyone who knows me as well as you do. I am your object of fascination, and you have become mine. It's humbling, Detective.
Hey,
What? What you got for me?
Hey,
Where to?
heads up.
Point the way.
Sweet. Yes. There we go.
I didn't want to hurt you, Detective. I didn't want to hurt you. But you hurt me first. Now I know you didn't mean those things you said. And I forgive you, Detective. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you're here with me. And we have all the time in the world to get to know each other.
Heads up.
Shoot.
You're back. You find that paint?
What if I couldn't find any green paint? What happens?
People wouldn't be happy. It's the great Green Guardian, after all. Tradition and such. But if it's between a new color and letting the wall go into disrepair, I'd know what I'd choose. So, did you find anything?
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Hi.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
The wall seems happy with it? Oh, God.
Yeah, make with the jokes. But you still helped. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
You think that's enough paint to last you?
Should be enough for a good coat or two. That'll have to do for now.
This is the part where I get paid.
Right you are.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
I'm glad we did this. The wall is important to a lot of people here, Blue.
Working hard?
Means a lot to this city. You helping keep the wall pristine.
Hey.
What can I do?
Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
Your thoughts?
If the Institute and its synths think we're going down without a fight, they're in for a damn big surprise.
Your thoughts?
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Are things all right between us?
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
That was all I had.
All right.